that's what I'm working on continuously, day in, day out. And it is making me ultimately a happier person, even if what I'm uncovering is difficult. That is what brings the strength. So I'm going to say you can hear me. I'm going to take a moment to just be here. I don't have a particular idea for this video. I just wanted to show up and just share that I, as well as this YouTube journey being part of my healing, I am also healing through taking time to approach situations that I haven't in a while. Just want to check in and really just wanting to talk about wow, I am back in a place, in a physical space that I really for so long wanted to get away from. And through this whole journey that I have so far been sharing with you in my last videos has led me to feel less negativity towards this place and allowed me to surrender. I've surrendered in so many ways, and in that surrendering I've actually let down my guard and allowed myself to be and find peace in spaces that I really never thought I would find peace. And it's liberating, because it really does show that it's absolutely important to remove yourself from difficult situations, physical situations, but it's really important to recognize the mental behind that as well. And I think it was in my second to last video about processing things. I talk about being grateful for little things, and the reason for that is it stops you from making your current situation more difficult. So that's basically what I've been doing in this situation. The air is so warm here. I'm so grateful that I can sit out like this even though it's overcast. Yeah, so the point of that is that it is to do with the place, but also the mindset regarding the place. So that's something that I just never thought I would feel here. I never thought I would feel this here. And maybe I'll share that journey a bit more in depth. Woo! That was amazing. Maybe I'll share that journey a bit more in depth at a later date. But really, mental strength is so important. And I'll briefly say, I ran away from this space. I literally ran away from this space. And to come back to this place 4 years later, excited and at peace and comforted, it is a combination of things, but the biggest part of it is my mental space and me understanding that I don't have control over things that happen outside of me, but I have control over how I respond to situations. And that is where your power lies. If you're a kind of person that likes to control things, that's one thing that you can control: yourself. It's not about controlling other people. I feel like I'm shouting and I sound really angry, but it's not about controlling other people. It's not about trying to force people into your life. It's not about trying to perfect the physical spaces that you're in and buying extra things and all of that. Like, it does help to an extent, but it is the shell, it is the outer shell. The real strength comes from within. What a cheesy thing to say, but what a true aspect of life. Healing comes from within. Your strength comes from within. How you respond to situations comes from within. I know for a fact that the life that I live is probably, in terms of like, if you write it down on a list, where I live, the kind of job that I do, the kind of place that I live in, the people that I'm surrounded by, those 4 things, so many people could match up their list exactly precisely to mine. The reason why we're all having different experiences with the same thing is because of what's happening internally, how we are allowing ourselves to respond to the situations. When people look at the life that I'm living, some people will message me and think that I've left and gone traveling somewhere, but I'm in the exact same space that they're in, but internally in my mind I'm in a different realm, and it is so difficult to share that with people who look at you and they think, how on earth are you doing that? How on earth are you this positive all the time? How on earth are you this happy all the time? And the truth is that I wasn't born this way. This was not easy. I didn't just arrive here at this place. I've been through shit. And it comes from great deal of inner work. And you cannot just approach a person that looks like a positive person, that looks like they're living the life that you're living, and just being like, well, tell me what to do, and not actually do those practices, because the point is that it is hard. And when you arrive on the other side, not that I have arrived on the other side, but I'm coming through, and it will take me a lifetime to come through. Doing that hard work is what gets you half the lessons. I can't believe that I am in this space and I am this happy, and it really came from within. It came from me making a choice inside of myself, and also me doing therapy, that really deep work of unfolding the things that are going on in my psyche that make me feel the way I feel, and respond to situations and people the way I do, and learning that and learning to rewire my brain. I actually might just leave it at this. I'm so grateful I could cry, and my life is no more magnificent than the next person, and that is the hilarious part, really. That is the hilarious part, because I know there will also be people that are looking at me like, what is she going on about? Her life is basic. And I'm so okay with that. My life won't always be basic, but to be this ecstatic, to be this ecstatic when my life is just normal, and see the magic in everything, and then more magic comes into my life, and then my life becomes less normal, and that is the key. Damn, we live in too much of a physical, solid, dense with matter world, and we need to lighten the load on ourselves and our brain and our mind and our soul, because there is too much magic in this world that it is so sad to go through all of life and just think and just be skeptical about the magical side, really, and not really work to try and uncover that magic. The point here is it's really about mindset. I'm not this way because I was born this way. I worked to be this way. I'm learning about my mind. I'm learning about psychology of mind. This channel isn't just going to be about the spiritual side of things. I am very much in love with science, and I believe that science and spirituality, I hope you can hear me, science and spirituality go hand in hand. Hello. science and spirituality go hand in hand, and there'll be a lot of that on this channel where I will talk about, I'm not just about like just manifesting. I 100% believe in that works, but we are physical beings, we are human beings with these complex brains, and there are things that we can do, practices that human beings have learned to understand our minds, and that's what I'm working on continuously, day in, day out, and it is making me ultimately a happier person, even if what I'm uncovering is difficult. That is what brings the strength. And I'm gonna end this here. I am on my lunch break and I have to go. Yeah, so if you like this video, press the like button, it really helps to support me. And if you want more videos like this, let me know in the comments. And also subscribe, because I have a bunch of other videos, bruv. Which is a real blessing to even say that. I've been doing this now, this will be the 6th video, so that's 6 weeks. 1 month and 1 week. No. 1 month and 2 weeks. Shut up. A month and a half I've been doing this, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support this far. And join me on this journey. Tell me about what helps you in these situations, difficult situations. Like, are you taking control of how you respond to situations? Or are you still being a sucker? Are you still being a sucker to how people are responding to you? And we have the power. Let me know. I appreciate you so much being here with me. Thank you. What a life. We're steady, always on the go. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.